Bringing out the dogs. These are my dogs for today. Yeah, dude, they're the dogs. Painting a skull. In case anybody was wondering. Thanks. Thanks for tuning in. I'm Gerald. Live local artist. Give me a like and a follow. Just trying to build myself up. It's a skull. Wearing a Roman helmet. One of the Legion. Just messing around today. A little throwback to Hieronymus Bosch. One of the greats. Did some crazy things. If you're not familiar with Hieronymus Bosch, Flemish painter. Yeah. Let's work on this guy. Once the brush goes down, it's got to do something. I like how Hieronymus Bosch would paint regular people among all his This is craziness. So I'm doing a little bit of that. The scene is that of Pontius Pilot. He's washing his hands in the crucifixion story. The order of events, it would, in the Lenten season, I contemplate the Stations of the Cross, all the imagery that I grew up with. It comes out every now and then. I think it comes out all the time, and even in my landscapes. Well, I gotta work on this action of figures here. There's gonna be some water pouring out. And some shadows. Can't go wrong throwing in shadows. Throw them in everywhere. Right now I'm just painting with blue, and it's a Prussian blue and a burnt umber or something like that. that's how I get my brushes worn down to such a fine point, is I rotate them quite a bit as I grind them into the canvas, because I don't ever dip my brush in any kind of real medium. And sometimes I just get into a tear, painting, drawing, scraping, pushing that pigment around. Chef Antonio has arrived to make breakfast. What are you going to make today, Chef Antonio? You're not sure? Antonio. He's got his own cooking show. So he's just getting ready. Back over here. Gotta get some real color on here. Do some. Came here to draw. I came here to draw out the details of this background here. I don't want to get too caught up in shadows and things of that nature. I just want to define some things. That's the purpose of this little segment. I don't know. I can't really say anything about the manner in which I paint, or by which I come to a final piece. Just kind of ebbs and flows with the moment. And I don't usually draw an outline, mostly because I'm painting out in nature and not really making compositions in the studio, except on the occasion when I paint from some of the models that I have around the house, my wife, my kids. Easter art. I need some red right there. Red. I just throw it right onto the brush. I'm not bothering cleaning it. I'm not even bothering squeezing out more red. I'm just going to kind of, it's like attaching a little note. But I will come through with red later on in the process. For other things, I'm sure of it, so I'll just wait till then. And now I'm got to draw that action in the background. In a breastplate, wearing a breastplate, like going out there wearing bulletproof vest. I'm just shadowing, laying down the mask for the figure below. It's all shadowy. It should be red. I should have squeezed out some red. I'm gonna do it. I promise you. I'm just excited with the drawing. Now that I see what I'm drawing, I can see it better. Before I was just guessing. I knew kind of what I wanted, but then it just started to emerge out of the. I love it when it does that. It's fun. I just here for the processing. I could switch brushes, make it easier for myself. Save that brush. A little bit of life. What am I doing? I'm painting in the background here. The servant holding the basin. And there's this figure in the front here. I don't know if I'm going to keep it. That's my real nod to Hieronymus Bosch with this one. This disfigured. That's kind of like the entry into the other world. It's a human disfigurement. It's not a grotesque. And I think that in some of Hieronymus Bosch, and some of his painting, he has like half people, like their limbs have been amputated, and they are often in kind of like access points within the chaos of the spirit realm that he would depict. Little devils and delights. But he tied us in with very human and very common images as well. The imagery that his viewers, his audience would be what you call it, they'd be familiar with. Here we're going to have a Pharisee. I'm going to give him a pointy hat. He's cross-armed, watching, smug. Big old black beard. Give him a big old black beard with some streakiness in it. I don't even know what kind of dress I should put him in. I'm just gonna make him disappear. Not worry about that. Maybe something will come out. I want to feel skulky. He's a skulker. Go and lift a finger. Go and lift a finger, dude. That's what you want to say then. These fakesters. Manipulators. I just don't know what to do with this one here. Give him duck feet? I think I'll give him duck feet. Yes. Another nod to Le Maestro Hieronymus Bosch. I see duck feet right here. He was one of my early inspirations. I did a whole pottery series inspired by Hieronymus Bosch. There was the Miser. Somebody has that one. Death of the Miser. I did that on a platter. It hung at the one-man show at the Alpine Art Gallery in Fort Worth, where some lucky collector picked it up. Oh man. If you're out there and you have it still, send us a picture. Death of the Miser. It was on a ceramic platter. And I painted it, glazed it with underglaze and slips and all that stuff, you know. It got a clear coat and it was dishwasher safe, microwave safe. It had a beautiful representation on it, an homage to Hieronymus Bosch's work. And then there was, what else did I do? There was the pottery saints. I painted Bible scenes. And then there was my Mayan designs. I called it Maya My Ass. There's a whole series of, from the Codex Natal, I forget which one. It was a book I picked up back when Barnes & Noble was on every corner. Seemed like it. They were everywhere. Not on every corner, in every city. We'll just say there was the Barnes & Noble in every city. There. Got duck feet. Give them some more duckiness. And duck. Whoops. Come on, duck. Come on, ducky. I'm gonna get fact checked. Gonna get fact checked on this one. People don't have duck feet. Well, I wasn't making any progress on this painting, so I forced myself to just put it back on the easel. I started it, and then it just sat. And I wasn't really feeling too inspired by it. And so I said to myself, you know, it ain't gonna paint on its own, so want to or not, you're doing it, and you're taking it to the next level, and you'll see what there is to see after that. And that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna take it, I don't know. Usually I paint for 30 or 45 minutes. That's the least I'm going to do for this work. I already put a lot of time into it. And sometimes whenever it's so much idealism, I tend to get bored. And so I go back out to nature to paint. And that's what happened to this one. No different. Just got bored. I've seen it before. Done it before. But I already put the time into it, so get back at it. Get back at it. I need to fix this thing right here. It's bothering me. And I still haven't squeezed out any red. Ah. Well, not only am I going to squeeze out red, I'm also going to put out some alizarin crimson. Winton, I noticed more odd binders and stuff in your. Would y'all change your formula, Winton? Serious artist asking here. Did you change your formula? Feels like in the past month, and I don't know how long it takes for supply lines to trickle down. But I'm just saying. In the past month, I've noticed a change in my paints.
Hey, how's sausage paste sound?
Go for it. Sounds good to me. I'd like some diced onion and yeah, a little.
Start making sausages, yeah, that's good.
Don't make them too thick. Gauge the amount.
We're just making beans, okra.
Okra is great.
With some eggs.
Sounds like a plan. Man, y'all got this kitchen running. All right. Where'd y'all learn all that? From me. Huh, I need the answer to that. I need the answer. Going a little light there. All right, now I'm getting in on the face of Christ, and I can mess things up. I don't mean it if I do. No disrespect meant here, but
How about sausage?
nope. Whoever used it yesterday used a lot.
No. Oh,
Who was it?
we don't need that much. I know you don't, but still. That's maybe a little more than
Portion control. That's one thing y'all need to keep in mind more ardently.
that side of that.
There's that red I was talking about. We're cutting them in. It's like a cape thing. It's a cape thing. If you wore a cape, you'd understand.
Yep, it's different. Oh, sausage patty. Yeah. This is like a small thing, the sausage patty. Yeah. It's not a little smaller. They're not gonna show. It's too big. That's what the bird size.
When I was growing up, I had a wisteria.
Huh?
When I was growing up, there was a wisteria tree, shrub thing, whatever you want to call it. It's not really a tree. It's a vine that grows, and it's a creeper, man. Wisteria is... grows all around a structure, usually in the nature, another tree.
It should be the Texas state flower. What's Texas state flower? Blue dot? Or blue bonnet. Well, it should be a wisteria.
Ooh, well,
Well, wisteria.
gotta know when to say when. Gotta know when to quit sometimes.
It's prettier.
Duck feet, yes. That was a good move. We're not done with this one. I'm gonna put it to the side. I'm ready to move on. I did some stuff today on this one, but I feel good about it. Just sometimes you gotta do the ones you don't want to. Even after you get bored of them, come back. That's the lesson of this show. Even though you get bored, you can always come back. Always come back. Take it to the next level. And don't stop. I want to get some mineral spirits in there.
Then you should check your frosting. You should check your frosting too. What's that one known special?
What's that?
What's that one known special for wooden candles?
Probably jammed up in a drawer somewhere.
Take most of those actually. It's that rubber candle. What? You want this special?
Oh, my battery's about to die. I can save myself. I just need to get up. Get up. I'm almost done. I wanted to do like 40 minutes of the painting. Power on. Yeah.
That's awful.
Ooh, sit back, take a look. What have we done? Oh, what have I done? What have I done? Oh no. Must have messed some things up on this one. Gotta fix it. Did that do it? Nice. Okay, I can dig that. And so there's a crowd in the back in the chamber. I want to paint them in as well. Maybe some of the different unsavory types that would be hanging out in such a place. Okay. I can see some things. I plan on keeping the servants, the child servant, who's just caught up in this place. He's the only other innocent in the building. So I want to do something reflective of that. Maybe like the cherub beneath the feet of the Virgen de Guadalupe. The Tthe, Spanish angel, Botticelli or Murillo. Now Seat.Tthe. This duck thing, and then this blue boy. He's blue. Need to get some color in that. Go get some sun.
You know what? You keep that what you have right now. You already touched it
Ooh, I messed up on that. Messed up on that one right there. Hey, you two. Hey, guys. Get along.
Huh?
Get along.
It doesn't work like that.
It does, Antonio.
Huh? It works on low?
It will. Especially after it's been heated up. Just let it coast. Hey, you need to listen to her more often. She knows what she's talking about. regulating. I gotta regulate. They're quite capable, these two, Tonio and Lucia. But sometimes you gotta regulate. Maybe I'll dress that little servant like the Blue Boy, the famous painting. They're laurels. And let's get burnt sienna. Do I have burnt sienna? There we go. That's one of my favorite colors, the burnt sienna. And I was wanted to do 45 minutes on this painting today, and we're getting about there. Just want to thank everybody for watching, and to all the people in the future, this is a message to you. Remember to like and subscribe. Follow me across all the social platforms. Promise. I'll keep making the art. If I'm ever in your neck of the woods and you see me on the side of the road making painting, stop by and say hi. It's always nice to meet y'all. You can always send tips and approval via Venmo at Live Local Artists. Look it up. It works. Be a patron of the arts. And look for me coming up at F6 Gallery in Arlington on May the 4th. I'll be out there making live art with my friend Chad McCutcheon. ChadMcCutcheonMusic.com. Check him out. Very talented songwriter and vocalist. We'll be doing it up, Star Wars style. Well, it's not all about the Star Wars, but it is May 4th. Come on out. Until next time, keep your brushes wet.